What's up, y'all? It's Karis, and today we about to put this into a slick back bun. If you know anything about 4C hair, it's definitely difficult to maintain, and my hair is very much thick. I'm gonna roll my sleeves up. I'm a flight attendant, so my hair has to be in compliance. And I don't have that much product. So we're gonna see what we can do with this much gel. I did blow dry it. This is literally it in its natural state of being blow dried. And I got the UnBrush that has been helping a lot. Like, bro, look at this. I don't have a regular brush, but look at this comb. So yeah, we just gonna start from the back. I'm just gonna leave this how it is because I feel like that would be just easier. But we gonna work our way from the back to the front to at least have, it won't be the slickest bun that you ever seen, but it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. So I am going to, I guess, talk to y'all about life recently. And also listen to some music and Jam Ampro. That's what I'm gonna do. It's 8 o'clock right now, so we gonna see how long it takes me. And I don't know. I guess I can talk to y'all about the journey of my hair because it has been a very big insecurity for me, like throughout my whole life. And I don't know. I guess it's therapeutic for people to talk about stuff on the internet now, but I don't know. I'll be having trouble sometimes doing it, but we'll get into it because somebody else may be feeling the same way. And so as Black women, we just gotta help each other out. This gel works best with water. This is the Shine and Jam, and this held me down last week. Hello? Okay, I was gonna say. Oh, I'm also using Got To Be, which reminds me I need to plug in my blow dryer. But yeah, getting back into my hair journey, I'm gonna put some pictures of how my hair was when I was little because my mom did take hella pictures. I don't know, I didn't really, I guess, notice that my hair was a different texture until I went to predominantly white school. So obviously all the little girls was, you know, all little girls had their little straw hair. Look at this. I'll show y'all what I'm doing. But all the little white girls had their hair, they just wake up. And I literally used to like dream. Like, this is crazy. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna have to use one of the ones that's in my hair already because I don't have no other hair ties. That's another thing. I really am not prepared for baby. I'm on call for work, so I gotta figure out something. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm gonna try not to let my ADHD get the best of me because I be doing that sometimes, and I know it'd be hard for people to follow what I'm talking about sometimes. Because I could go from one topic to the next topic in 2.5 seconds, literally. Like I was saying, when I was in elementary school, I would literally wish that some of these little girls that could wake up with my texture of hair. I vividly remember this though. Like, I remember seeing, because you know, my hair, I can't just throw it back in a ponytail and call it a day, or flip it over to the side and, like, you know, have it be presentable. With society, you gotta have your hair presentable. Like, literally look at my hair from being in the ponytail. It really doesn't take nothing for my hair to stick up or stay in this place. Ooh, shoot. Okay, everything's falling. Let me get my life. I remember, like, it would be a whole bunch of white girls that would, and I'm saying white because, or Mexican, or anybody that doesn't have 4C hair. Like, it don't even have to be white, but it's some people who got curlier hair with looser curls. I don't know why I just sprayed there. Anyway, anybody with a looser curl texture than mine, or like naturally straight hair. Bro, I was so jealous when I was younger because they didn't have to do as much. I remember my mom would like, she had thick hair like mine too, but I know when all growing up, like her hair was straight a lot of times because she got perms. And back in the day, I don't know what it was, but ladies was rocking them perms, and that was just that on that. Like a lot of people was rocking them perms, so it wasn't a problem. But you know how we are in this generation, perms are frowned upon. But I do remember growing up wishing that like these little girls can wake up with my texture hair and see how it feels like to have to really like put effort into that. Like you have to, I cannot just walk out the house with my hair looking no type of way. Granted, sometimes I do because this is my natural crown. Like this is the type of hair that God blessed me with, you know. But, and I know that now, but I didn't realize that when I was a little girl, because you're young, you don't understand those things. But anyway, yes, I used to wish that I had a looser curl texture or just a straighter hair, you know, easier to manage hair. Not really like a different texture, but I just wish my hair was easier to manage, because with hair like mine, it's frustrating. It doesn't listen to you. Like, and some people can say that even for the type of texture hair that they got, but for me specifically, I can only speak on how I felt. That I was like, my hair is so hard to manage, and I am sick and tired of having to find a style or like, you know, just doing certain things, bro. I wish I could have just woken up and my hair could have been done. That's literally that's all I wanted. That's really all I wanted. But it's not how it works. And so I remember my mom would like try different things, right? She would try, you know, I also have this bigger brush. She would try different things. She tried to do braids that had like yarn in them. She would use yarn instead of like extension, like weave or cankelon or whatever. She would use that to do me and my sister's hair, I remember. And I felt weird because I ain't never seen nobody do that. You know, like when you're a kid, you just want to fit in like everybody else. You don't want to be no type of different, you know? I dealt with that growing up, whatever. But once I got to high school, I think was the first time that like my mom was like, well, we could perm your hair, you know, so it can be easier to manage. And at the time, I don't think she thought it was nothing wrong with it, because why would it be? People do it all the time. She was doing it too. So, you know, it wasn't like a big thing. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, like it could damage my hair forever or like my curls be gone. Also, I was starting cheerleading. Hold on. I remember that I was starting cheer in high school, and it was like, I guess I was a sophomore or something. But before that, I think it was more of like, it'll be easier to manage if I just get a perm. So also, it wasn't just tough like now to find a black hairstylist. Back then, I'm saying back then like it was hells ago, but literally it was hard to find a stylist that actually, you know, I don't know, it was hard to find a stylist. So we would try different people till we found this one lady in the JCPenney's hair salon when they used to really do hair for real. It was this black lady, and she would like take care of my hair. And I think she started doing my mom's hair, and that's how it all happened. Like, we tried different people, like, you know, people in their home shops, people in, you know, different places to straighten my hair, to try to figure out how to get a good silk press, like, in my hair. It wasn't working. Do you see how thick my hair is? Like, it wasn't working. So we found this lady, and she did perms, and she advised my mom to, I wouldn't say advise, but she was telling my mom, like, my mom's not a hairstylist, so she's just going to the professional. And she told my mom that, oh, it will be better for you to perm her hair like every other month so that it's manageable and that you maintain it, because mind you, the perm breaks down the curls and like gets the curls out of your hair. And so the first time I did it, I was so happy, because I'm like, man, this ain't nothing. I can wake up, you know, not with my hair being done, I had to brush it or whatever. But I just remember actually feeling more confident about my hair, because genuinely, it's hard to manage or see very thick hair. Like sometimes it just is, or maybe it just was for us. But yeah, it was hard. And then like a lot of the products that you would think that you can use, you can't use. Then you're growing up in a predominantly white space, so you just, I don't know, it was just a lot. And so I keep saying that because like it really was like it's something so superficial because this is the hair that you're given, but like it was an insecurity of mine for real, even at that young of an age, like seriously. So anyway, this lady told my mom that she gave me my first perm, and then like after a few months she was like, yeah, you should start bringing her in like every other month. Now, was that like actually good advice? I don't know. Maybe she just wanted like to have clients constantly, who knows, I don't know. But we were like, okay, best. So then she starts perming my hair every other month, and again, I was loving it, you know. I'm like, yeah, this is the life. I could get my hair wet and it won't be as curly. I can get it straightened and it'll stay straight. Like the humidity, the sweat, anything will not affect my hair, and I can just be me. And then I started cheering, so I really was like in a position to like have my hair puff up at any moment. I also was getting sew-ins at the time, so oop, just broke this because it wouldn't come out of my head. It's still not coming out. Basically ripping hair out of my head at the time. Now I gotta take this one out. I'm not trying to rip this one for real. But at the time, oh shoot, let me get this out of my head real quick. When I was doing cheer, that was like a crucial time that my hair had to be on point, you know. And that's another thing, like the whole isn't it something called the Crown Act? I'm just kind of rambling on, but isn't there something called the Crown Act where now you can wear your hair any type of way to work? Dang, my hair is stuck. Like, bro, this is what I'm talking about. The ponytail is just, it's over with. I don't even know where it is in my head. Okay, I have to let that go and I have to figure this out. Even though my hair is literally about to pop up. It's still a struggle for me now, but we'll get into that more because when I was younger, it was difficult. It was difficult to deal with the reality. Like, this is your hair, bro. It's stuck for real. Stuck. I don't even know how this happened. Okay, let me brush it all back into proper place. And even with all my might to get it in a ponytail, sometimes it just don't work. Like, I'm getting frustrated now. I'm getting frustrated now because it will not do what I would like it to do. But anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, so okay, I told y'all how I started getting perms. Before that, we would try like different braids, and like I would wear it out sometimes. We would try like beads and stuff. When I was way younger and my cousin did my hair, she would do beads and braids, and I was perfectly fine. But then it got to a point where I wanted to wear my hair out, and so I got the perms. Then when I started cheer, I really had to have my hair manageable because I can't wake up every day and have my mama do my hair. And also I needed to start learning how to do it myself. So it was the easiest at the time to get it permed or relaxed, not perm. I got a relaxer, and the lady did say to get it monthly, like once a month or every other month or something like that. So imagine how many chemicals that is already. Like, that's a lot of chemicals. A lot. Granted, my hair was easier to manage, but I couldn't wear it curly because at this point I'm frying all the curl out of it. She's frying all the curl out of it. I started getting sew-ins too because I wanted it to be longer or whatever. So we started doing those as well. the lady who did my sew-ins, I just had a lot of experiences with bad hairstylists. And now, is that because of their skill level or is that because of my hair texture? I don't know. But at the time, it was just so discouraging. Like, it was discouraging, but we was working through it. We was working with it. We was working with my hair at this point. And so they would try everything. Like, they would literally be like, I'm trying. So when I was in high school doing cheer, I would get lots of sew-ins. Never had a wig because honestly, lace fronts wasn't really that popular like that. I'm also gonna use some of this Got to Be because it just helps keep it down too. Sew-ins, different types of braids. I started going to the Africans to get my hair done in high school too. And they would braid my thoughts. So, you know, it was all cool. They would literally get me together, all the way together. And I would start getting Senegalese twists. And I was actually feeling confident because for once, why am I getting emotional about this? Like, bro, it's hair. But for once, somebody wasn't acting like it was so hard to manage my hair. And of like, you know, it just was actually a different experience. And they also had everything they needed. I didn't have to go buy their hair, bring it to them. I didn't have to, like, my hair, I could have came like this to the Africans and they would have got me right. Also, over this time, I learned to not be tender-headed. Like, do y'all see how thick my hair is? I cannot be tender-headed at all because of how thick it is. Like, you gotta pull at it sometimes. So, hold on. Okay, like I was saying, I had to dry it out. I had to get these little curly cues in my kitchen right. Once I started going to the African braiders to do my hair, especially for summertime, where my, like, if I didn't have it braided, then baby, I was gonna be looking a hot mess. And I appreciate my mama for wanting me to like look and feel my best, because moms can tell when their daughters or children just are not confident. So my mom probably could tell, and that's why she tried everything. She never been like a hair braider or did hair. I don't even think she really did her own hair growing up. And I think that they was using them pressing combs. They was using relaxers. Like my mom, she like, you know, she did have hair almost as thick as mine, but I don't think it was as thick, but she said it was. She tried to get me right. So bless her heart, for real. She would find these people to try to help do my hair. But yeah, after the African braiders and after I was getting like sew-ins, I would have leave out, so my hair at this point would be relaxed and heat damaged. So if I ever did want to wear it curly, baby, it wasn't finna look like how I thought it was finna look. It just wasn't. It was gonna look very much stringy, very much damaged, very much brittle, dry. If I, you know, very much brittle. So it got to the point when I was probably like junior year, like after about a year of doing relaxers back to back, I was like, you know what? This is not worth it. Like, and this is probably what, 14, 15 years old. I'm like, this ain't worth it. Like, I'm not gonna keep on doing this. So it got to the point where I was like, either I'm gonna cut all my hair off or I'm going to, which I didn't want to do. A little girl in high school, you could start wearing wigs, but then everybody gonna talk about you and know, you know what I mean? So I was like, well, my mom's like, we can cut it over time. So I did do a big chop, and I put pictures of how it looked. I guess this was the first step into like getting my relaxer off. I'm running out of storage. Ugh. So yeah, after a while, we was like, no more relaxers. We just gonna work with what we got, because I want to wear my curls, and at this point I couldn't wear my curls. So we found this lady that she was a Caucasian lady, but she had biracial children, and she knew what to do with like my type of hair. See, my hair just need a little loving, that's all. Sorry, I got a phone call. Bro, I be hitting the mess out of my piercing. It's not even funny. not even funny anymore. Oh my gosh, I have to stop. I have to stop. I don't even remember what I was talking about, but I think it was the fact that I had started wanting to have curly hair. So I, little by little, was starting to cut my relaxer off. I was like, you know what? I be seeing girls with thick hair, with cute, you know, cute curls. And I, at least, if I do want to wear an afro, I want to be able to wear my afro. This be an arm workout, y'all, for real. Dang, this be an arm workout. Anyways, yeah, so I started doing that and I stopped kind of getting sew-ins and I started finding different, once I got to college, I still had very, like, you know, short hair. The perm was like kind of growing out. This is a mixture of water and some conditioner as well. This rice water conditioner that I got. Once I got to college, there was a plethora of hairstylists and people that, not plethora, but there was a lot of different hairstylists and people that did hair. So I wasn't trying to get no silk press or nothing. So I would have different people braid my hair. I had to blow dry my hair, of course, and like figure out, I hope it ain't shampoo in this. I think it's just conditioner. I'm gonna, you know, get some of this out. Y'all can see my curl pattern a little bit now, even though this is looser than what it really is. When I was in college, I started finding different people that could do my hair, like do braid style. So I would start getting tribal braids and knotless braids, box braids, and some people couldn't pull it off because my hair was thick, but a lot of them mostly could. Oh, I didn't even part my hair down the middle for real. But most people could do my hair. So it wasn't nothing to it for real. It was just more so the money aspect of it. It was like, dang, I don't got no money for this girl to be doing my hair. Cause that's when people started, in 2019, that's when people started charging an arm and a leg. No cap. It came a time in college where I was like, I'd rather just get my hair done, because you really gotta invest. Like, as a girl, it is so expensive, bro. It's one of the most expensive things you gotta deal with, getting your hair done. Let's just be real. It is very expensive. It's a very expensive habit and hobby to get your hair done, huh? But I didn't mind paying because, baby, my hair needs to be done. My hair needed to be done. Shout out to my girl Allie. Shout out to my girl Mariah. They got me right with my hair, for real. They really got me right, so I didn't have to try to manage it as much.
Sometimes I wish you knew. But I can't make it seem like I want you. Even if it's true. This is all. Tell me your point of view. Tell me, am I to blame? You're so good with you. See it face to face, but I can't make it seem. But I can't make it seem. But I can't make it seem.
So I finished the foundation part of my hair. I'm gonna do my edges now. And I have no idea where I put that little edges brush that I had, but at this point I'm just gonna use the comb and call it a day because I don't have no time and just clean up this part of it. Cause let's be for real, nobody got time for all this extra stuff. I don't be trying to do too much to my edges. But back to the story, I had to take a little break. In college, I started kind of like realizing that, oh, I can get different styles and I don't have to do sew-ins. And I was at HBCU, so I was seeing a lot of different hairstyles and a lot of different types of hair and people that had my type of hair, you know, like, and embracing it, point blank period. So I started to embrace it too, because I'm like, well, this my hair. Like, you know what I mean? This is my hair. What do I need to be ashamed of? Getting my hair done was starting to get a little expensive. So I was determined to learn how to do something to my hair that could, you know, be different than what I'm used to. And so I started doing some twist outs and like, you know, taking care of my hair. At this point, the perm is out because I probably got the timeline wrong. I probably started getting perms like end of 8th grade into high school. And then I like cut them out probably like sophomore year. I started cutting it out sophomore year. So I didn't have that much hair. And these pictures, you're gonna be able to tell. It was not as major as I probably made it seem like, but I did have to like, it wasn't until I got to college where I was like, I'm gonna fully embrace my natural hair that God gave me. It wasn't until then that I really started to understand my hair and realize like, in order for my hair to listen, I have to give it love. Like, as crazy as that might sound, like I really do need to like start to love on it. That's when everything started clicking, was when I started like, you know, giving it space to breathe, not covering up, not putting tension on it, like not killing it with chemicals and products and all types of stuff. When I gave it some room to breathe and do its thing naturally and start to actually like understand, okay, well, this is how I'm gonna look for the rest of my life. I gotta deal with it. That's when things really started, you know, coming into play. But yeah, when I got to college, I kind of realized, well, my hair ain't gonna magically change over time, and I don't got money to be getting braids and sew outs, braids, sew-ins, all types of stuff every week. I don't got no money for that. So I kind of started like learning how to do twist outs, braid outs. I've tried glueless wigs and stuff, cool. But then I also got to a point where, okay, now let me see what my hair looks like curly. Let me put some product in it and just wear it out. Wear it in its natural state. And I liked it because my curls were coming back. So they looked healthy, even though they were very tight and I wasn't used to having my head shape. Bro, I promise you, it was the fact that like I wasn't used to having my head shape look like how it looked without hair cascading like over my shoulders and stuff. I would go out like this sometimes. Like, y'all, it was to the point where like, if I, like, y'all, you know that feeling when your hair isn't done, you don't feel complete. That feeling of like, dang, my hair not even done. I can't even go out, y'all, sorry. Because it's really that deep sometimes. Like, it's really that deep sometimes. And some people know exactly what I'm talking about, whether you got thick hair or not. Like, if your hair is not cooperating and stuff, and you just don't feel your most confident self, why would you want to go out and be around people, you know? But like I was saying, when I got to college and started realizing I'm gonna have to learn how to do my hair one way or another, whether it looks societal standards of good or not, I'm gonna have to get it together. And so I did. I started like doing little twists and stuff. I'm gonna start adding some pictures. I would wear my hair out in the afro, even though it really was a confidence type of thing. For me, at least. For me, it was a confidence type of thing. It was like, girl, ain't nobody really looking at your hair in the first place. So, and your hair doesn't make you, you know? I've been looking at myself in the thing, but I should have been looking at y'all. I also been using it as a mirror to do my hair, so not too much. I like to do this too. Dry it a little bit more. I'm finna go to sleep because I've been up since 4 a.m. But I guess just to sum everything up, because honestly, I didn't even plan on talking about none of this. But, you know, I'm glad I did, because it almost helped me just to recognize how full circle I've come my hair, even though I was getting frustrated with my hair earlier, because that be happening sometimes. You just get frustrated. Like, my hair really was my biggest insecurity for like my whole life. So luckily, I got some sense knocked into me and realized like this is just my human form, and this is the type of hair God blessed me with, and I can't change it, and I need to give it love. Like, I'm expecting stuff out of it, but the whole time I'm not caring for it. I'm not tending to it the way it needs to be tended to. And so once I start showing it love, moisture, patience is the #1 key when I'm doing my hair for me. I'm not perfect at it yet. I'm still trying. Y'all can go watch on my TikTok to see some of the like hair things I try to do. It's also about tools too, you know? But, you know, tools cost money. Would I perm my hair again? I don't know. I think you should be able to do whatever you want to do with your hair. I don't think nobody should judge you for that. It's on your body. It's yours to take care of. If you want to make your curl looser, go right ahead. If you want to make it tighter, go right ahead. If you got straight hair and want to get a perm, I meant relax. I keep on saying perm and relaxer, but if you want to get a texturizer, if you want to get keratin treatment, if you want to wear a lace front wig, if you want to wear a closure, if you want to get Senegalese twists, knotless braids, box braids, boho braids, do whatever you want to do. That's how I feel. If you want to do what they call that, crochet, go ahead, baby. If you want to wear your turban, go ahead. Don't wear a bonnet out though. I'm just playing. I don't care. Wear your bonnet out. But I'm very proud of where I came from with my relationship with my hair to now. And so I'm still learning. I'm still always learning. Feel free to leave me some tips in the comments. People be leaving me tips on my TikTok, and I'll be trying to listen. Also, if you have the hair, get this. I need to order me another one because this is like magical. I don't know how this just be, but this has been a game changer for me. Seriously. When any other brush could not get through my hair, baby, this one did. And I don't understand the technology. Maybe just because it's like more spaced out and longer. I don't know. Maybe it's the material. You see the material though. You see the material. It don't look like nothing, but UnBrush did it for me. But really, patience, moisture. There's also like some recipes like aloe vera, rosemary oil, I think. Rosemary seed oil. I got a whole list of stuff that I use in my hair to, you know, make it like better and stuff. And I be looking up videos on YouTube. I be looking up videos on TikTok. 4C hair, how to do this, So I say all that just to say that if you are struggling with that, I don't know, you know, I just wish somebody would have told me, like, it's nothing wrong with your hair. Like, you don't need to change it. Like, girl, that's how it was. And people probably did. My parents probably did. But, you know, you don't know until you know. You don't know until you know. So that's a little bit about my hair journey and where it was at and where it is now. And I'm just proud that there was literally times I would dread going to sleep without my hair done, knowing I have to wake up the next morning to do it. I have to wake up a whole hour early. It's just a frustrating thing to not be able to take care of something that you should be able to take care of, but it's difficult. But you live, you learn, you experience, whatever, and nobody cares about your hair that much. That's just really all that it is to it. You gotta practice. Practice makes permanent. Practice makes permanent. I don't know. I had to test a lot of products. Over the years, as I am Carol's daughter, Shea Moisture, which I don't know. Right now, what else? Oh yeah, Shea Moisture for sure. It's another one, Argan Oil. It's a whole bunch. As I am, it's another one that I can't think of the name. But there has been a lot of going into my routine. Now I use BioSilk, and I use as conditioner. What is that other one? I can't think of the name right now. Mael. I'm like, there's a whole nother one. I've used Mael products. I use BioSilk now for my conditioner. I use Design. I use this rice water mix, like rice water conditioner mix, whatever. Aloe vera. I use a lot of things. I've used a lot of things. I've tried a lot of things, but what works for me best is the BioSilk with the Design. It's called Design something. I'll put everything I'm saying in the little comment description thing, because you know, every time I look for a video, I appreciate the girlies that be doing it for us. They just don't understand. And now when I see people whenever I wear my hair, I feel way more confident. Like, I have been wearing my hair natural for the last couple of months, and before that, like, there's nothing wrong with getting braids. One thing about me, I love some braids. I like a wig too. I be throwing that glueless wig on when I really need to, but something about the lace and the braid down and I don't like all that. You got me in here patting my head and stuff because my head itches so bad. No, I don't like that. I can't do that for too long. Like, the longest I can have a wig on is probably a week and a half at the most. But I would not choose to do that because it'd be too much for me. Just wanted to let you girls know to love yourself first. And I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to me too. Love yourself. No one cares about what you look like. Nobody's thinking, oh my God. Somebody could be thinking, oh my God, her hair is ugly, but why does that matter? Why does that matter? Girl, bye. Also, when you go to the workplace, y'all, it's another thing is, it'd be hard to tell what looks presentable to you may not be presentable to somebody else, but you know what your presentable looks like, okay? You know what your presentable looks like. You know what your presentable looks like. So let nobody tell you that it isn't professional, that it isn't presentable, that it isn't, no, if it's you, baby. And what about it? Period. That's all I gotta really say. But I'm gonna show y'all this final look probably tomorrow, but I'm gonna put in a little clip or whatever. But I'm finna go sleep. I've been up since 4 a.m. Literally tired as heck. I'm literally tired. That's why like the words are like not. I don't even know. But more of the story: love yourself. Be patient with your hair. Be patient with yourself, and don't care what nobody thinks because you a baddie. Period. Thank you for watching. And like, comment, subscribe for more videos. In 2024, baby, I'm giving you content. I think I'm delirious. In 2024, we getting into this YouTube grind for real. And I say that every other year. I literally say that every other year. But 2024, I'm stomping on business, period. I'm standing on business. Like, we're doing this. Y'all gotta work with me, I gotta work with you, period. Don't put that in there. But no, we put that in there because we gotta work together. We a team, period. Yeah, I don't know. I just like sharing things with you guys. And yeah, that's all I pretty much got to say. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.